Radio Garage, we're back on the bench. Got a brand new Connex CX46 Turbo N1. Got a bit of a mouthful there. But that's what they're calling these. They're calling them 46 Turbo N1s. I just call them the N1s when I refer to them. I call them the 46 N1s. I leave out the turbo part. But I'm assuming the turbo they mean with the amplifier section built in, because the old 4600 turbos were always the ones with the amps. So that's what this one is. Got a 98 VHP amp section in it. That's what this is using for an amp section. The board itself is actually different than the old 98 VHPs. Okay, it's actually a general HP 40 board. Think of that, but with a double the output amp section. So instead of the 4 transistor in the HP 40, you get the 8 MOSFET transistors. So that's that. Let's just check this out quick here, guys. All right, he's got an amp switch done to this one. And another thing too I'm going to touch on with these, the only reason I'm doing a video on one of these is because there's a couple quirks, and David's a good customer of mine, so I wanted to do a little video for him. But from the factory, these things will key, I'm trying to think what it was, like 80 watts or something, 80, 90, almost 100 watts RF power all the way up. Way too high, and it's nothing but backswing. So please, if you grab one of these, run it with a meter or turn your RF power down, and make sure you're not running out of headroom on your carrier control, because they have these set up, and other guys have said it before. It's all the radios with the amp sections, the Longhorns, the 99 N4s, N2s, all that stuff, 94 HPs. They all get set up like this with super high carriers from the factory. Do not, I repeat, do not run these above a 50 watt carrier, okay? And even at that, these need to be modified, slightly modified, in order to get any forward power. Not on peak, but forward power RMS average. They need to be slightly modified. Otherwise, until you get down to about a 20 watt carrier, which at that point, why are you buying a radio that does 200 plus watts? Until you get down to about 25 watt carrier, it does not backswing. So these need to be slightly modified. All right. So now I got done with my spiel. Let's go to just 19 here. Like I said, I'm going to do RF power down. Checking the bird. 8 watts. Okay. Amp switch off. Power all the way down. About a half a watt. RF power all the way up. Amp still off. Three and a half watts. Amp on. RF power all the way up. Showing 60. Now the reason I have it set at 60 is because of running the amp switch. If I had set the top end to 50, you'd only get about a 2 watt carrier on your barefoot side of the radio. Let's bring this back a little bit to about 50-ish, 40. Yeah, a little bit more. Let's bring it to about 40. Let's bring it about halfway. Close enough. Hello, audio check. So now I should put the 50 in the corner on average. Hello, audio check break. Audio check break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if she's really doing 300 or not. Let's see. We got no, we got a 50 watt slug in here. Let me put the 250 in. If she puts the 250 in the corner, I'm happy with that. We're going to leave it at that. Peak on 250. Okay. Audio. Yeah, Good numbers out of her. So let's say 250 to, I think 300 would be very generous. But here's what it looks like on the scope. Alright, good looking signal. Got your talkback upgraded. You get an external speaker put in here. Yeah, these are good radios. Once they get set up, they're good radios. Good AM hammers. Alright, talkback. Audio check. Audio check. Break, break. Yeah, I'd say that's nice. Loud, clean, clear audio. Alright, let's go up to the monitor channel. Turn this down. Turn this up. Audio check. Oh, I got my talkback on. Sorry about that. Audio check. Break, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got my my echo set wrong here. Let me turn that down a little bit. Audio check. Break, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's with echo off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check. Break, break, break. Alright. So that's it for transmit. I can get it on the receive. And also too, with the amp, I'll do it with the amp off. I could check the spectrum analyzer. We can do that quick. Let me put this on pause. Alright, spectrum analyzer. I'm going to turn this power up. Got the amp off so I could use my internal dummy load here. 5 megahertz. Let me get that up here so you can see the span. There you go, 5. Nice. 15. These boards, this is the you know, the Connex 3300 General HP40 board. So they always tune out nice on the spectrum. They actually tune out better than the 98 VHPs that used to tune for spectral purity at least. So there you go. Check out that second, really nice low second. Alright, so we got that. Let's check out the receive. Okay, receiver sensitivity -112. And there's your number over here we're looking at. 11 and change, almost 12 dB. That's really, really good for a radio with a built-in amp. You've heard, I'm sure some other people say, and I've said it before, a lot of times you get a little bit extra noise with the amp radios, but this one here, good to go. So that's that on sensitivity. Let's just hear it. That's the internal speaker. You get a much better volume out of an external. I really recommend not running just the internal speaker with this. It's really inadequate. Let's just see here. Take her down a little more. We're at 30% modulation. 127. Sounds like she's pretty much out of there now. In there a little bit, but check out your S9. Meters calibrated. Everything is good. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. There we go. S9. Okay. All right. This one's all done. Oh, I got your power cord. Let me get that. Hold on a second. Okay, so last thing, I got your power cord made up for you. Okay. Got your fuse by the connector that's going to be going to the radio. And then here's for your battery end. Is going to be your, I put on the brass, or I'm sorry, not brass, copper ring terminal lugs on the end there for you. Alright, and it's all OFC wire. Alright, good stuff. Nice, flexible. So I'll get this boxed up, shipped out to you, and appreciate the repeat business. And for anybody looking for one of these, you know, if you weren't sure, that's why I put up this video, because I have not done a video, public video on one of these yet. So I just thought I'd throw this out there and you guys could see what these are all about, and not just seeing what they will do max power, max swing, but what they'll do set up properly. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Radio Garage, we're off the key.